Good day everyone. So if you're like me, you are tired of Dendro. There's just too many reactions and Burgeon and Hyper Bloom and Aggravate. All these terms are just way too overwhelming. And if you're also like me, you are definitely tired of playing that stupid Shangling Bennett Qingshu trio and that occasional whatever sort animo guy that makes everyone even stronger. And I think if you're like me, you want to return to the roots, the origin, the reason why you loved Genshin Impact, and that is the mono cryo. So this is what this video is about. We are not going to look at any other element, we're just going to look at 4 cryo characters and see what we can do in the Spiral Abyss. Is mono cryo without any stupid Kazuha and all that nonsense still good enough? That's what you'll find out in this video. Okay, so obviously all the jokes aside, yeah, I just wanted to do a bit of a mono cryo run because it's like an element that I've always liked in the game and so on. For like lack of a better term, I've always wanted since the beginning of Genshin Impact to almost sort of like build the Taritsa's army, and I've certainly gotten all of the cryo units in the game, and I'm very happy with them. I must say, I think for me, Ganyu, as you can see in the background, was a character that I've always had, and she carried me throughout the majority of actually my like Genshin journey, because by the time I got to Inazuma, I was obviously like AR and did all the quests and stuff, and Ganyu was kind of central to that whole journey. And then obviously Ayaka came, and yeah, I've just had like a ton of fun with Ayaka. And clearly Ayaka and Shenhe, like whenever Shenhe came out, it was just such a good pairing for Ayaka, and I was like so happy. And the fact that Shenhe and Ayaka also work with Kokomi, well hey, that's just like a very big bonus. So from my perspective, the cryo characters are always characters that I've really loved. I've always hated seeing them in a certain sense, if I'm honest, like with characters like Bennett or like Kazuo and so on. And that's actually also why I still kind of have like such a big soft spot for Shenhe, because she sort of enables you to do so much damage, and you don't need Bennett, you don't need Kazuha. Yes, if you want to set world records, you obviously need them, but if you just want to have a bit of fun like I'm doing here, Shenhe certainly brings so much to the table. So very happy with her. And obviously we've got some other new little characters, for instance like Layla. Quite interesting to have like a bit of a cryo shielder. She obviously, as you saw in the background, had a use for helping the team avoid that like damage and giving you like in essence like an interruption resistance for a brief period. So she's kind of cool. And then yeah, of course we've got Eula, which I didn't showcase here because I always feel like Eula is a bit more of like a physical character, even though she's of the cryo element, so she doesn't really fit my definition. But yeah, and then we've got then finally Qiqi. So this is my problem with Qiqi, as you'll now see in the background. Out of all the cryo characters, she's obviously my least favorite, even though she was the only healer that I had like used for a long time. But you'll see now the big problem with Qiqi, so I'm deliberately gonna let my health bars go down on Ganyu, Ayaka and Shenhe, and we'll revive everyone in the team. And you'll see exactly now the big problem. So do note Ayaka's got a full elemental burst right here, and Ayaka should go down pretty soon, so let's just wait. The wolves are not really, this is the thing about Genshin Impact, like even if you try to die, it's like very difficult, but it should happen. So there we go, Ayaka is down, Ganyu should be down, and Shenhe should be down almost. And yep, there we go. So now it's going to be Qiqi's turn, and all she's going to do is she's going to press the best thing that she can do with her C6, and that's revive everyone. And we don't have our elemental burst, our skills are still off cooldown. It's just, I mean, I'm so sorry for little Qiqi. She's not that good. I know a lot of people have always said, oh, you know, Qiqi is a better healer than Kokomi. She really is not. Honestly, if I compared her to my C6 R5 Kokomi that can instantly top up a character with 14k HP, freeze all of these enemies, it's just, yeah, poor little Qiqi. She's really been left out in the cryo squad. But nonetheless, she did her duty. She performed as needed. You can see our Ayaka is still alive somehow, and we've had a lot of fun. So this was certainly an Abyss run, even though this last four was a bit of a joke to show you how bad Qiqi is. Certainly all the other cryo characters have been absolutely amazing.